Wait, were they like roasting you and shit, or was there no one there? Like,
Hell nah. It's like I think I was the only one like that was outside type of shit vibes.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they was damn near skipping me, looking like I don't know.
They're like, oh,
They was
oh.
looking like yo, he might. And then I set up for Rochester. They was like, we gonna skip him.
You think you
They
could
go,
handle it?
huh?
What would you do if someone started roasting you?
I laughed though. Nah, I ain't like
Yeah.
that, bro. I'm a fucking. That's what I came for. I
I
actually,
roasted a crackhead came in off the street at my show yesterday, and I
yeah.
roasted him, and I thought he was gonna stab me. He like charged at the stage.
Yo, everybody was fucking high as shit in there. High. They kept talking about ketamine. I don't even know what. I gotta figure out what ketamine. What's ketamine? You know what that is? What's ketamine?
Yeah, it's a horse tranquilizer. I've never
Oh,
done it though.
oh, what?
I know a dude who would take ketamine every Tuesday, lay on the floor, and watch Shrek 2.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. That shit was kind of whack though. And the tickets was on the streets was more than they was charging at the door.
Yeah.
That shit was like
Yeah.
$5 more. I think I paid $30 on the street, and they
Oh,
was
and then that
no,
dude
they
just
was 20.
pockets it.
They was $30 on the street and 25 at the door. Talking about Tony Rock was gonna be there.
Oh yeah, Tony Rock ain't showing up.
Ain't nobody. They had the Comedy Central stamp. It
Oh
was
my
bad.
God.
I should have
Yeah.
known though, because they were selling like weed and tickets at the same fucking time.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the worst rap show you've ever done or been to?
The worst rap show I ever done or been to. It got to be like some local shit, bro. Nothing with no like body major headliner. Just
Yeah.
like just like local shit. I'd have been like, damn, everybody in here suck like a motherfucker, bro. But
Yeah.
I haven't really been to no show where it was like a major headliner and it was that bad. Yeah, nah, I ain't
I
been
feel
to.
like bad comedy's sadder than bad rap though. Like music is always gonna be a little bit better.
Yo, that was like my first terrible. It was bad, bro. It was so it was so bad. It was funny. If that make any sense, bro.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
comics, they were so bad it was funny, bro. And I was laughing at that shit. Leaving at that shit, I laughed about how bad they was, bro.
Yo.
That shit was like nobody was laughing. It was just like bad. It was like everybody first time, man.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
You probably had one or two out of like a good 17 acts, bro.
And 17 acts is crazy.
That shit was mad long and everything. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? And they
Hell
all
no.
they all was up there for 2 seconds, and it was over. They was clocking that shit. That shit was crazy. But yeah, don't buy them hot ass fake ass Comedy Central tickets in Manhattan. You're getting got.
Nothing sold
I
on the
fell
street like that's gonna
I
be
fell
good.
for it, man. I can't believe I fell for it.
I can't believe you fell for it either. You're an entertainer. You should know. Imagine if they were like, yo, yo, rap show.
Right.
Like, would you be buying tickets, barking?
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Would you buy tickets if they were barking a rap show? Like if they were like, yo, rap show around the corner.
Yo, in the town in Rochester, that's believe you could really get your shit off like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, we felt such a small town. I should have known, but I had a feeling that shit was a little janky. I still went for it. I was coming out some food spot, and we even asked him like, "Yo, these shit's real?" And it's crazy because you got like a dude on the next block selling the same Comedy Central tickets, and you go to him and he like, "Yo, got tickets for you." I'm like, "Nah, your man down the street." He like, well, "I don't fuck with him. I don't know what he's selling."
Well, you
I'm
want
like,
to know
"Yo,
what's
y'all ain't even working together. This how I should have knew."
You know why they do that shit? It's because whoever sells the most tickets gets to perform that night.
Oh, what? Yeah,
Yeah. So
I
they're
ain't even
like in competition.
I ain't even see homie who sold the tickets at the fucking event.
He didn't sell enough.
That motherfucker there, boy.
Was there in Rochester was like selling CDs a thing?
Hell yeah, yeah, man. That shit was popping, man, back in the day. I done sold so many CDs. I never really wanted to like sell somebody. When I was trying to up and coming and trying to get my shit out there, I'd rather give it to you than sell it to you. Because it's tough trying to sell somebody a CD and convince them that you nice and all that. They like, yo, one, I don't know who the fuck you is. Two, you trying to make me buy it. So my thing was to get that shit out. I used to burn, man. I used to burn so many CDs and pass that shit out. But the rock tough. I done had people deny free shit. I done try to give people a free CD. They still like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Put that shit on people on their window sills after the club and all that. Sit back and watch. I see people come out the club, snatch that shit off, shoot it off. Like, damn.
Did anything ever come from that? Did that ever work? Like, did you ever get someone hitting you up after that? Like, damn, I found your CD on my car.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because the town's small, you might bump into the same one of them cars at the gas station, at the store. They playing your shit, and you let them know like, "Yo, good looking, man." They like, "Oh, I've been looking for you to tell you." So that shit worked out. That shit
Yeah.
worked. It was a lot of hard work though.
Because I think I came up a little, because like when I saw people selling CDs on the street, they would do the shit where they'd give you the CD and then be like, all right, give me $20 now. You know,
Yeah.
like the scam and shit. It's
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
know
yeah.
this shit's gonna be bad.
Yo, I think I was in South Carolina one time, and coming up from where, Rochester ain't so friendly, man. We ain't motherfuckers is crazy. So I was going down there and I was passing out CDs. They did not know me at all. This is my first time passing them out. Being down there, they wanted to give you money for your CDs. That shit, they didn't know me, didn't listen to it yet. When I was giving it, like, yo, check me out. He was going in their car, like, nah, I gotta give you something. Yo, hold on, bro. Let me go in the store and get you. I'm like, damn, this shit is different. That Southern hospitality is different, yo.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know if it's truly like, but I feel like there's something about universally where you never get love where you start originally. Like you're never going to like start off. Am I wrong with that?
Um, I hear that a lot, but I don't really know, bro. I could see it happening, but I get love from the town, man. I do. I always kind of got love, bro. But I give love too. You know what I mean?
Hmm. What do you like, what love do you give that you think they respect so much?
Shit. Just being official, bro. The game I get, the shit I do behind the scenes, the shit I say behind the scenes. I'm not really into publicly speaking too much.
Yeah.
I make the people I feel with and the people I work with feel like family, and I think that's what whether they family or not, I think that's what they respect. My circle is real small. In the game I give, if I learned it, I'm gonna tell you it. You know what I'm saying, and push you on, and yo, you should do it like this. And it's almost like a big bro type of vibe I got with a lot of artists in the town and all that kind of shit, bro.
You don't have any other interviews out, right? I was trying to look up interviews that you did.
I don't like interviews, bro. For real,
Yeah.
I don't. I don't. Do I got some interviews out? I'm trying to think.
I'm
Uh,
trying to do my research, you know what I mean? Because I listened to all
yeah,
your
nothing pop
music,
up,
but
right?
like I couldn't find much shit.
Yo, Sam, I think we got the first official joint, bro.
That's crazy.
We in the
Salute to you.
fucking building.
Bro, that means a lot. I love doing the first interviews, and I'm a big fan of your music.
Yo, I'm a fan of your work too. I'm trying to snap out of it though, bro, because I know this come with the game and this is what I gotta do.
Yeah.
And people want to know, but I don't really like
Did you
interviews.
say yes to the interview because I finally posted my girl?
Nah, man. Nah,
That
man.
was just a coincidence.
Nah, bro. I ain't even see that post. I'm about to go look now, though.
You got it. Literally, bro, I ain't even joking. Like 2 days after I posted my girl, the podcast got set up. I was like, that's some funny shit right there, bro.
Nah, I remember we talked about it before a little
You
while.
asked Ricky, you're like, you ever seen this dude with a girl?
Yo. Hey, yo, I was just talking about that shit, man. I'm like, man, I think I pissed Sam off, yo.
Nah.
Sometimes I just be talking and shit, man. I'm
Nah,
like,
bro, I
damn,
thought that shit was
yo,
hilarious, but I
yo, later
really
you
was
was
like,
like, I think you was like, yo, fuck you, man. Or something. Hey, yo, later on that night, I'm like, yo, why the fuck I said that? Damn, man. I'm like,
nah, bro, that shit was hilarious. But it was
yo,
cool. All right, it is funny because I was like, damn, he saw me post that picture and he's like, all right, podcast now. Like,
yo, was we in Boston?
yeah, we was in Boston. That was at the House of Blues. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Everybody can't go tour. That tour was fire.
That tour was fire. Yo, you know who's the funniest motherfucker in the whole world? Boldy's son.
But oh yeah,
Lil
yeah, yeah.
Bojack,
Little
bro.
Bojack. Yep,
Whatever,
yep.
bro. He hurt my feelings the amount he was roasting me.
He
He
don't
was
fuck around, man. That's a grown man in a kid body.
for real.
For real,
You
I remember we was in New York City, and he was smoking like a motherfucker, man. You had Young and May there. Young and May like, yo, I thought you was rolling that for somebody. You swing like,
nah,
but
he
he
had
cool, man. We cool. We went to the mall in Vegas, and he was doing some little basketball shot shit in the stores, won some prizes and shit. That's my dog right there, man.
yeah,
Shout
he
out little
bro.
bro. He stayed with us at a few of the B&Bs we was at too.
He's gonna be he should do comedy. I feel like I know he wants to he's a rapper, like he has some dope music, like
Yeah.
for his age, you know what I mean? But he's a funny motherfucker.
Right, man. We got a lot of motherfuckers that had me cracking up all tour, bro. Shout
Yeah.
out to Hezzy, man. The host with the motherfucking most. Hezzy is hilarious, yo.
What rapper you think could do stand up the best that you met?
Probably El Camino.
Yeah, yeah.
Clyde Camino. He don't fucking stop, bro. He funny. He funny by accident.
Bro, yeah, no,
He
he's
don't,
a
he don't be having me crying, man. I be
oh,
like, stop, bro.
yeah.
Stop.
Are you I mean, I'm laughing talking to you, but like you have some bars that got me laughing. Like do you consider yourself like a funny
I
person?
think I am, bro. I think I am. Well, a lot
Yeah.
of people might not know, but I've been told quite often.
Yeah.
You got to get to know me.
Going back to our last convo, you know who else, and goes back to what we were saying before, but you know who else started getting love where they were from first and then is DJ Lucas. He's another guy who got love where he was from first. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah. He got a lot of. He brave as shit in his rap, man. He himself. He cool from what I hear. Where he from? Where Lucas from?
Western Mass, so Amherst. It's like 2 hours from Boston. So that's kind of like I live out that way too. So
Uh,
we're in the woods. Like I grew up in the same town as OT the Real. But
okay.
I
Yo,
live out
is
here.
that Philly?
He grew up in Mass. He was born in Mass,
Okay.
Fitchburg, Mass, and then moved to Philly when he was like 16.
All right. Okay. I always get it confused where OT is from, but that's dope.
Yeah. You're born and raised Rochester?
Yep, yep. I ain't been nowhere until tour down there.
Real you never traveled or nothing?
Nah, I think I've been to before tour. I've been to South Carolina, like I mentioned. I've been to DC. I've been to Atlanta. Um, that might be it, bro.
When was the first time you were like starstruck by a location?
What you mean by starstruck?
Like the first time that you traveled somewhere and you were like, "Oh shit, this is like really what it's like."
Denver, Colorado. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This shit is mountains everywhere. It's warm on the ground and mountains up here with ice on it and shit. And I'm like, yo, I'm in fucking Denver. All I kept thinking about was the old school Nugget jerseys and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
it all makes sense now. Denver,
Were you out there for a show?
yep. I think so. I think we did. Denver was on a tour. I'm not
Was
sure if
that
we.
your first like big show?
What happened?
Was that your first like big show on the road?
Nah, man. We had some places before there. All of them shows was big, but no, I did some pretty big shows here in Rochester, bro. Like I opened up for Migos and I opened up for Jada Kiss and fucking we had I opened. I think I did a Chief Keef show that he never came, but I still opened up for that motherfucker. Remy did. If I said Jim Jones, I did mad fucking shows, bro. So
Oh,
I
you did a Jim Jones show. I love that
did.
song y'all got together.
Yeah. Fool. Shout out to Jimmy, bro. He was cool as hell. I met him in the city.
How'd the song come together?
Sony set that up, man. Sony set the song up. He heard it, he liked the song, and he got right to it. And we
All
met
right.
up in the he did it in a cool way too, because we were supposed to he did the song and we were supposed to meet up. He was supposed to do his verse. When we met up in the city, he was supposed to at the studio, he was supposed to do his song and then we shoot the video. So what his cool ass did, he came in and shit. And he like, yeah, pull that record up or whatever. And I'm thinking he about to listen to the beat. We chilling, smoking and shit. Think he about to listen to the beat and write his shit. his verse was already done. He was already on the song. So
He was.
so that's how he do it when he play it. We listening, so we all looking like, oh shit. He give me a little look like, yeah, nigga, I already did it. So we rocked out and we shot the video right there, bro. But shout out to Jimmy, man. Jimmy official. He
Damn,
walk
that's
like he talks.
fire.
So yeah.
That's dope because I feel like you can tell it wasn't like a phoned in verse. Like he really was talking on that because like you were
Yeah.
really talking on that, you know?
Right. And that song was like a year old before Jimmy jumped on it.
Damn.
Yeah, I already got that song, already had that song out on my tape, Mary Hmas. The first one. I got Mary Hmas 1 and 2 out now, but the first one is just me on there. It's the same verse. And then a year later I got Jimmy to jump on it. So that was fire.
What year did you open up for Migos?
I can't even remember, bro.
Long time ago?
Yeah, and I probably opened up for them twice. They used to come here a lot to
Word.
Rochester, yeah.
The reason I ask is because like all right, just from like the music I know from you, there's like a big change in like 2021 of your
Yeah, yeah.
voice. You know what I mean? Like that's when you started like
Barking and spazzing and yelling my way through the
exact
door.
just being unique, just being yourself. You know what I mean? The same
Yeah.
like I like people taking risks like that. But all your music before that's dope as hell. But when you were opening for these guys, were you trying to make like that type music?
Nah, that's pretty much the sound that was going on in the town at the time. You know what I'm saying? And we had a lot of young kids from around the way that was that had the town, bro. They probably like 4 or 5 years older than me, but they into the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
was looking for a way like, okay, we gotta figure out a way to keep them excited, but keep my age group excited too at the same time. So you got all this dope content that this older generation is into with a little younger sound, and we merged it together and it worked, you know?
Yeah. You called it barking?
Yeah, 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 the new shit. Yeah,
Barking.
yeah. I had to yell my way in the door. I had to like, okay, shit is changing. Okay, we gotta figure out something. And shout out to my cousin Gunner, man, free Gunner. We started doing the car freestyles, and he the one that really like, nah, cause turn up. He hype as a motherfucker. So he like, man, yell at their ass. That's how we did that.
And you never did that shit before?
I don't know where it came from, man. I think it come from being drunk, yelling, being drunk right around and smoking weed and shit. And we was both hyping. And I think I just did it one day, and he like, yo, what the fuck was that? Like, oh, nah, do it just like that. Let's do it over, just like that. And it's like, that's how that shit rocked, man.
Really?
Up on
That's
the
how that
foot.
shit happened?
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
Bro, you know bro, I love unique voices in rap. Like, you know who Bruiser Wolf is? Out of
Nah,
Detroit? Oh, he's fire. But he said he found his shit because he had a cold and he was like, I still need to record in the studio. And he
yeah, that's
recorded
dope.
that shit. So you were just drunk and just like turning up in the car.
Man, we was smoking weed and drinking every day, riding around trying to figure it out.
And
And
that's the
put,
first project you dropped like that was H stands for, right?
yeah, H is short for it.
H
Yup,
is short for, yeah, yeah.
yup, yup,
Damn.
yup. We have, then we got,
Because I love Back to Rochester, but when I went back to listen to it, I didn't. I was like, this does not sound like you,
yeah,
bro.
it's like it's not even the same dude. I had a bunch of people like, yo, this ain't the same. But now I'm taking both of that, bro. And I don't want to. I don't want to box myself in with the barking,
Hmm.
because you know what I'm saying. So I'm giving them both now, so niggas could know, like, okay, he got this side and he got that side, and we kind of merging them together. We kind of doing the same thing right now, but I don't want to. Some tracks is called for certain things, you know.
Yeah. Was it hard for you to learn how to record that way?
Nah, man, because it's in me and it ain't on me. You know what I'm saying? It's in me.
Hmm.
So you know that quiet motherfucker that don't say much, and that the bully tries to pick on one day, and he lets you have it and you realize that was the wrong motherfucker to try. That's me.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
me right there.
I wasn't sure if like you rapped like that when you were younger and then you were like, "Oh, I have to try to be like more
I
like
did, bro.
mainstream."
Actually, it's crazy because I was doing the yelling shit as a kid. And then I stopped and got on the different waves, and now it's kind of like bringing it back, bro. I got music from a long time ago, bro. Like CD shit of me barking. I think I was in the studio at 13, bro.
Damn. And you said it came from the car freestyles?
Yeah, that came. It was a different kind of yell though. It was yelling, but it didn't sound like how well groomed this is. But I was still yelling.
Yeah, and were those freestyles? Like, are you just getting turned up, going off the top, or are you preparing something and then you just kept doing it and your voice getting like
Yeah,
crazier?
yeah. I kept preparing it, bro. Figuring out what beats sound dope. Figuring out what's going on. Like, okay, the Gram gonna love this, man. The Gram gonna old school beats or what's going on today, and we did it like that.
And then how did not to switch topics, but then how did Benny find you? How did Benny hear you?
Damn, I think we did a. I did a show in Buffalo. I did a show in Buffalo, and again, shout out to my cousin Gunner. He was just tapped in into Griselda. He like, cuz these is the niggas that's doing it. They got the game on a lot. Cause I ain't really know much. I ain't gonna fry. I didn't know much. I be in my own world. So he kept telling me, Griselda, Benny them, man, they got a show. He following their dates and getting to know people and all that. He went out there to a party they had, some hood shit, and he was trying to get me to go to Buffalo. And I'm like, man, go ahead, cuz tell me how it go. And he came back. He showing me videos. He with him and he with Hezzy. And he like, man, I told you to come, but he telling the whole party. He wild as hell. Like, my cousin, he about to come here and this and that. He wild as a motherfucker. So they had a Buffalo show that came up. And he got in contact with City Boy. And he telling City Boy, like, yo, my cuz is the one and this and that. And we got there. And I remember City like, we got there and City like, man, y'all better be talking. Y'all better do what the fuck y'all gonna do because how he talking is crazy. So I got up there and I did an acapella, bro. I did an acapella and it's crazy because I did an acapella, then I did some songs. But the songs that I did wasn't the yelling shit. It was I was yelling on the acapella, spit my shit, and then I went into some songs I had. But everybody, yo, I thought I did bad, bro. I think I fucking, cause you know this is a new sound and shit, and when you first hear it, you don't know how to feel about it a little bit. You like, yo, what the fuck is homie talking that shit? But this shit is crazy. So when I got on stage, it was like crickets. I'm like, oh, what the fuck just happened? I hear some bitches was screaming and shit. That was cool. So I get in the crowd and I go to Cuz and I'm like, yo, I don't think they was feeling that shit. I don't know. He like, nah, chill. I could he like, nah, chill. You did good. They got you. So sure enough, bro, he was right. Rick High, like, yo, Butch is in the back going crazy. Somebody else coming up to me with ski mats and shit, like, yo, pulling it down, like, yo, Benny back there bugging the fuck out. He actually stopped me before I got off stage, like, yo, you killed it. Whatever. And that's how that happened, bro. That's how first BSF pretty much started noticing me. And then I think the next show was in Connecticut. Fuego Bass had a show in New Haven. That's where I met my dog, my Hawk Last Days, man. I met Last Days there.
The Lou last days.
Yeah, me and my cousin Gunner did it back and forth in New Haven. And we got off the stage, and Last Days was like, man, hell nah, come here. We got a link, exchange numbers. These dudes is hard. They fire, man. We locked in like that. Then the next show after that was in Atlanta. We drove from Rochester to Atlanta. A fucking fiend drove us, a crackhead. We paid a crackhead to drive us to
He
Atlanta,
ain't
man.
sleeping. That's the good thing about having a crackhead
Paid a
drive you.
crackhead to drive me and my cousin to Atlanta, all the way to Atlanta from Rochester, bro. He had like a big Tahoe truck. That was my dude Chip, man. Rest in peace, Chip. Chip just died like last month. That was my dude though.
Damn, rest in
But
peace.
yo, him and his girl took us all the way to fucking Atlanta, man. And bro, they smoked crack the whole way, the whole ride. We was in the back seat like this the whole ride, bro. Like this, for real. His girl, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, we was dying and shit. I'm cursing mom like, man, I gotta fucking perform when I get there.
You're just secondhand crack high in the back.
Secondhand crack, my lips getting dry and shit. I'm like, this shit is nasty.
Like, how long is that carbon behind us?
Yo, he on E pills, crack, and the extra short for the whole fucking ride. So he nodding. We damn near gotta stay away. Out of nowhere, you were here. You know the ridges on the side of the road when you going up. The whole fucking truck jumping up like, oh, whoa. You like, oh, I'm sorry, guys, and all this shit. Oh man, that shit was crazy. But yeah, we get to Atlanta, we do a show there. Me and Gunna go back and forth and all of that shit. And man, the rest was pretty much history, bro.
Salute to Gunna for that, your cousin. That's
Salute to
some
Gunna, free Gunna, man.
free Gunna, damn. You guys
Word.
you have that back and forth on Life is Short. I love. Is that
Yeah, yeah,
Life of
yeah.
Mine, Life of Mine,
Life
sorry,
of
Life of
Mine.
Mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit.
And Rocky Breather, he on there too.
Yeah. But that's crazy. So I'm just oh, I can even edit this question out if you don't want me to ask it, but did you pay for that first spot, that first show
Hell
to
nah. I don't
open?
think so. Nah. I don't think we pay for nothing. I don't think we pay for nothing, bro.
That's dope that
For real,
City
I think,
like that you're like Gunna that spoke so highly of you and City believed in you because
yeah.
so many people do those opening shows and you never know what's gonna come from it, but like this is a real life example of like
If I'm not mistaken, we ain't paid for nothing. I think I was in a point of my life at that time where I wasn't paying for no shows, bro. Because I
yeah
felt like I put in enough. I did that, like all them Migos and all that shit I was just talking about. We paid for all of that shit. So
yeah
I was at a point where it wasn't like I just came around BSF and started rapping. I got my own history and own line of work. So I was at a point in my life where like, bro, I'm not paying to do no open mic shit, bro.
yeah
And there's nothing wrong with that if you're trying to get your shit up. That's just me and my personal experience with the music. I'm like, yo, I already got 10 plus in this shit of, paying for shit and man, I done been scammed, I done been robbed, I done been all of that type of shit in music, even down to Instagram, man. All
yeah.
that kind of shit. Like I ain't paying for that shit, bro.
Damn, that's
But
crazy that
I
that
do
once.
recommend artists that's trying to get their name out there to pay your way into this shit. It gets you there, man. Get the eyes on you, and it's worth it.
Yeah. I feel like you're gonna have to pay one way or the other. If you don't pay, like you have to pay for the travel. Like you have to go put yourself in certain rooms. You know what I mean? Like that was what I did, bro. Like I've never really paid for interviews or nothing. That's not what I do. But I've put myself in every like room and situation, and that costs money to like flights, drives, like
Yeah, hell
gotta
yeah,
put yourself out there.
hell yeah, bro. This shit costs, bro. This shit ain't cheap.
Nah. So Benny just like you just started doing the shows with them, and then when did it become official?
It came official. I don't know. He was just like wave the flag. I kept coming around. We had a writers camp. We had a writers camp and all that. And I went out there. I killed shit. That's where I met OT the Real. And OT the Real already knew me. OT the Real was popping. OT the Real already knew me when I got there. It was crazy because he was listening to my music, and when we met, he didn't know that I was the one he was already listening to. Till we all got on the same track and decided to go my verse. And I'm just talking, yeah, bro. What's up? Then I get on the track, or throw the headphones on him. Yeah, huh? He like, oh my God, that's the fucking dude that I've been listening. He like, yo, I didn't know. Yo, do your thing. I'll talk to you after you done rapping. So that shit was done. That shit was done. That shit was crazy, bro. We linked up like that. And Bush was like, yo, wave the flag, man. Come around and stay around, bro. Just wave the flag for me, man. Shout this shit out. And it's been big BSF ever since that, man.
Salute that, bro. That's dope as hell. And was the project with Camino your first project under BSF dropped?
Yep. With a collab art with another artist from BSF. I think I put sorry I was pipping two out through BSF.
Through
I released
BSF.
that. Yeah, I released that through them, and I'm glad I did that so they could be familiar with both these sounds I'm bringing to the game. You know what I'm saying? Because there's
Mhm.
not much barking on that tape. It's
Yeah.
more of a smooth, laid back shit, so they can see that it's all the same me and. That's dope. But yeah, man, Up the Block is out right now. That shit is doing great.
Yeah, that shit's fire. I love that project.
I love that tape too, man. That's like a classic to me.
Yeah. Was that a planned thing? Or did you guys just have songs together and then
We
you're
was
like,
cooking up songs together and then it turned into a plan. You know what I'm saying? He came to I think I might have went and got him and brought him to Rochester. I think he pulled up one time himself and I went to Buff and picked him up. Then we came back here and we recorded, I think, at my dog Skin. Yeah, for sure. My man Skin from the Green Room. Shout out Skin. We recorded that Skin shit. We knocked that shit out quick, bro. Me and Camino work fast together. We work good together too.
what's the relationship of Rochester and Buffalo? Like you guys just don't go over there that much? Like is it
We
just kind of
don't.
like
Rochester
separate?
and Buffalo got a weird relationship. You know what I'm saying? We don't go. They don't come here too much. We like cousins. We like an hour distance cousins. But I don't go. We don't go there too much. They don't come here too much. But when you go to jail and shit, y'all family. You know what I'm saying? It's right. We call it R&B. You know what I mean? So Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's like the
it's,
upstate.
it's,
Yeah.
it's, it's all love. It's all love, bro.
Is it just Rochester and Buffalo, or is it like Syracuse, Utica, the whole upstate, or
Nah,
no?
it's not really the whole upstate, bro. I probably been to Syracuse maybe twice, and that was in my whole life. And that shit is what 2 hours away, and I still probably been there twice in my whole life. And that was like as a kid to go to the mall and shit. They used to have a mall that was a little bit better than ours. But yeah, we don't really enter each other territories like that. But like I said, when you go to jail and shit, that's when everybody stick together and we all one and shit like that.
You said you're 10 plus in this game, so you felt like you didn't have to like that you felt like you had done enough that like were there points where you're like, nah, fuck this shit, I'm giving up?
No, I ain't never feel like that because I got a passion for it. It's what I love. Like I said, I've been rapping since 13, bro.
Yeah.
When I was a kid watching motherfucking Bow Wow and Romeo on 106 in Park. Like that's gonna be me one day. You know what I'm saying? And watching all these other rappers and shit. Like yo, this is what I wanted to do ever since I was legit, bro.
Yeah.
I never wanted to do nothing else.
Did it ever feel like the grind was taking too long?
Um, yeah, yeah. Sometimes it feel like that, but yo, if somebody told me that I would never make it, that it would never happen, and that was a fact, I would still be doing this. I
Hmm.
would still be making it for me and the people around me and the people that listen to me, bro. Because this is really what I love to do. So
And
when
where do you think that comes from? Like in a creative, where do you like do you think you were born with it? Do you think people are just born with that innate like gift?
yeah, I think you be born with it, and it comes from the influence of my household. You know what I'm saying? My house, I came up and my mom listening to all these fucking crazy ass rappers, and she outside, and my pops outside, and my uncles outside. So it was an influence around me. On top of me being born with it, it was the influence I had coming up in my house. Like, yo, there's a lot of gangster shit going on that I can't tell nobody about. And that shit was just put into me as a kid. And man, that's what's coming out as an adult now.
What were they listening to?
Man, Scarface. It was a lot of Scarface. It was a
My
lot of
dad loved Scarface when I was growing up. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It was a lot of fucking Scarface. It was a lot of DMX. It was a lot of uh, damn man. Like I said, Scarface, Ghetto Boys. It was like the two main right there. Scarface, Ghetto Boys. A lot of D Block was going on. It was my pops was a heavy D Block. I ride with him. He's smoking like a motherfucker and bumping that shit and just waiting for me to get older so he could pass it.
When he first passed it, what age?
Pass me the blunt.
I know what age did he finally pass it?
I think I was in my 20, man. I think I was about 20, bro.
Oh, really? Oh, you were older.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. I
Yeah.
started being him really start getting real close around in my 20s, bro. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it up a notch. You know, he outside and well groomed, man. That shout out my pops. That's my dog. We trap together and, and and it's dope because a lot of guys don't get to trap with their dad, man. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? A lot of information in the game you gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta show you how to do this and charge you or try to get one up on you. But when you got your pops, he gonna tell you it all. So
You guys gotta keep it
you know
real.
what I'm saying? It started with my mom. She did great and she taught me everything. But first the H is short for it, man. Salute to my pops, man. We was really outside and anybody that know me for real, they know I'm telling the truth because they seen us outside, you know.
Did he ever rap?
Nah, he all right, man.
What does he think about your rap? Like when you told him you wanted to
He
rap?
think I'm the best in the world. He think I'm better than everybody. He think I'm better than everybody, bro.
Salute.
And he know, you know what I'm saying, with these other rappers, we could only assume that they, you know what I'm saying, that they did whatever the fuck they talking about. But he's seen me and watched me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things he taught me. And just like, you know what I'm saying, I was saying, they see me do this shit. So they know what's up.
This is what do you listen to now? Are you what do you listen to?
Bro, I would listen to whatever. I'm really one of them artists that if I turn the radio on and it's a fucking country song, and it catch my ear, I'ma let that shit rock.
You're listening to country?
I can't tell you no artist, but if I cut it on and I'm about to change my shit, I'll stop for a minute and let that shit rock. Like, yo, he talking, he talking some shit.
Damn,
I
bro.
listen,
I don't even listen to country
I
music.
don't give a damn what it is, bro. I listen to a lot of jazz. I tell you that much. I listen to a lot of jazz. That shit calm me down, bro. My thoughts be all over the place. So jazz keep me calm a lot. Um, damn, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised that you said you listened to DJ Lucas's shit because I love how out there his shit is. But you know what I
Yeah, we
mean?
was on
Like,
a tape, man. We was on the same tape. DVNT, I think I'm saying it right.
yeah.
With Vic and them, they put us on the same tape, and that's the first time I heard Lucas. I'm like, this dude crazy, man. I knew he was white. When I heard him, I'm like, yo, this a white boy. This a crazy white boy. And then I'm like, he fucking fire though, man. He is fire. I love the shit. I just chopped it up with him for the first time like 2 3 days ago, and we supposed to be linking up, getting some, making some shit happen. Shout out Lucas, bro.
Damn, that would be crazy.
Yeah, yeah. He told me his city is fucking with me and his boys listen to my shit. I'll be surprised, man. You'll be surprised who listening to your shit and you don't know, bro.
Honestly, I feel that way sometimes too. When
Oh,
Erica
man.
Badu just followed me the other day,
Oh, that's fire,
I was
bro.
like, Erica Badu.
That's
Like,
fucking crazy. You the man, Sam. You deserve it, man.
I was like, God damn.
That shit is fucking crazy. I wish she'd follow me.
Who's the craziest person who follows you?
Man. What's his name? He played basketball. What the fuck is that dude name? Old school dude. He played basketball. I posted him. It's a basketball player, man.
Oh, you just posted him. You just posted him.
No, 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 no. I posted him a while ago. I posted him on my Facebook. Is it Reggie? It's not Reggie Miller. It's the other one. He be talking to the people now. I don't fuck. I can't remember.
Oh, well,
It
basketball.
was some basketball player, man. Kid Capri just followed me the other day. That was
Nice.
cool. You know what I'm saying? Kid Capri, a legend to me. I remember watching him on Def Jam, scratching and mixing before everybody come out. But yeah, bro, this shit surprised me all the time.
What do you have anything coming?
Yeah, man, I'm about to drop in like a couple weeks. I'm about to drop in a couple weeks. I got an album I'm working on, completely executive produced by Benny the Butcher. Yeah,
Damn. Do you have a name for it?
huh?
Do you have a name for it?
Syringe Soul Separate.
Fire.
We got the Syringe Soul Separate coming out, man. I don't want to leak too much, but I got a lot of shit with a lot of major artists that's about to happen, bro. This shit about to happen, bro.
Can you leak any of them or nah?
What happened?
Can you leak any of them or nah?
Me and Smoke Dizza is working. Yeah,
Oh, bro, you
yeah,
on the Barcelona tape?
yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, you went crazy on that shit. You and him sound good together. Y'all are
Yeah,
good
yeah, we do. That was
class.
like our third. I think we got two on there, and I got another one on one of my projects. But we got three records total as of now, as far as what we got going on. But yeah, man, yo, it's crazy because he sent me something. He sent me two tracks. I gave both of them records back and was like in like 2 3 days. He sent me two tracks and he was like, "Yo, Malik, you could get on either one of these." And I was like, "Yo, you mind if I get on both?" He like, "Hell yeah." And I sent him back, bro. And that shit, I sent that shit back in 2 3 days, bro.
Yeah, nah, you killed that. I was happy to see y'all link. Shout out Smoke Dizza. He's a really good
Shout
dude.
out Smoke, man. Genuine dude, man. Solid dude, bro.
You got to come out to one of the fourth rope shits.
That the wrestling shit.
The wrestling shit with him
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Gun, the him and Gun do.
I'm not a big wrestling fan like I used to be as a child, but that shit is going to fuck down, man. I like what Wes and all of them, what they turning it into, and
Yeah.
that's fire. But I gotta definitely pop out because I heard it's a time, bro.
Yeah. You ever
I
link
just,
with Wes?
huh?
You've met Wes before.
Yeah, I met Wes a couple times. He was on tour. I met him first time I met him was in DC. I think it was Virginia or something like that for Butch's birthday or something like that. And he was cool, bro. I chopped it up with him and Stove guy, and I think he was on tour. Everybody Can't Go tour in Vegas.
You and Stove would go crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we were supposed to. Sony was supposed to put that together too. It's still in the works.
Word. Well, I appreciate you doing this, man. Thank you for taking time out of your day to do the podcast. I'd love to link in person and do one, but I really do appreciate this.
Man, we could do another one, man. Definitely, bro. We're gonna definitely link, man. I appreciate you, Sam, man. Everybody go get Never Stop is out, produced by South Lake. Shout out Moose Tarantino, that's my dog, and say no to drugs.com, man, to get your gear. Kane and Abel, your hair wiener, your Ace of Short Four shirts, all of that. Go get it, bro. You know it.
Shout out South Lake. He's a big supporter. He's a good dude and great producer.
Yes, he is, man. That boy talented.
Yeah, and nah, your merch is some of the most. I actually do need to get a hoodie or something because your merch is like the most fire shit.
Man, appreciate that, bro. We about to restock in a minute, man. More hair wiener shirts and more new drops and Kane and Abel. It's all up there, bro. It's still up, man. I appreciate that shit, bro. I
Fire.
appreciate you, Sam, man. Keep doing your thing, man. And
No
I'm jealous
worries.
about that Erica Badu shit.
Man, thank you so much. Thanks everyone for listening. Go check out
For sure.
Malik's music. Peace.